Hey all, it's been a crazy week. So you probably know by now we put our house on the market Tuesday morning. Monday we were taking the photos and such to get everything ready to list. So Tuesday we listed. Thought we would have like a little bit of downtime, I guess. Very naive of us to think that. But kind of thought it would take a little bit to get showings on the schedule, and then we'd be like, oh, okay, we've got like 5 showings tonight or whatever the case is. But no, we woke up to like, hey, granted we don't get up very early, but so we woke up to, hey, can we do a showing at 2:00 today? And it was like, oh, okay, we have an eye appointment, but sure, why not? We'll just, go do that, and it'll all be good. So we'll do the showing, and then we'll have time to regroup and kind of get situated and plan for our new week of showings. And I didn't even get to the doctor, and all of a sudden and this is a good problem to have. Trust me, it's a good problem to have. But it was like all of a sudden I was getting tons and tons and tons of requests for showings, and I'm like, oh my God, I was kind of freaking out because I'm a planner and I'm organized and I like to see everything, on paper so I know what's coming. And I'm like, I'm proving these showings and I'm like, gosh, I don't even know what time people are coming and going, and what if we're there when we're not supposed to be? And I was kind of stressed out a little bit, but I kept my cool. So as soon as we had a chance, because we did end up with showings like lined up right after that first one, but I did finally get a calendar and get them onto the calendar so I could kind of see what was coming, and that was a little bit of a relief for me. And then once I figured out how to use the Showtime app, which like basically is where they do all the scheduling of the showings, once I figured that out, I realized that you can see when your next appointment is, whether they're canceled and all of that jazz. So once I figured that out, I was like, okay, I don't have to panic. All is well. However, today is the end of Thursday night. So went on the market Tuesday at 10. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's been 2.5 days of crazy showing days. We've been living basically during the day at our daughter Remy's house. Thank you so much, Remy. I've been watching my grandson this week too. So it kind of works out because Remy's working, so her apartment's open. And we've just been hanging out there with Maverick. But we've had 31 showings already in 3.5 days. So you can probably guess, that we're gone all day. And it's not easy because we have a toddler, we have a teenager who everything's starting to hit him, and he's just getting kind of pissy about everything because he's like, what? Like, it's real now. So a toddler, a teenager, 3 dogs, and 2 cats to try to figure out. And again, going back to my cat Mitch with the lovely irritable bowel syndrome, he's an extra stressor because, I'm always worried, like, oh gosh, is he pooping in the house? Did he poop on something while we were gone? Are the buyers gonna come through and find like a bunch of cat poop on a dog bed, which is where he likes to leave his little presents, I guess, if he's distressed. But he had done well until last night, and then last night he did poop on one of the dog beds, and I found it, and I know we had a showing prior to that, so I'm pretty sure it was there when they came through. You can't usually see it, but you could usually smell it. Gross, right? I know, this is our life. So today I decided to put the cats in a kennel, so that I didn't have to worry about whether or not he was, having accidents from his distress of all these random people coming through the house. And that seemed to have worked out okay. They didn't like it, but it removed stress for Freddie and I. We were just like, okay, cats are not going to leave messes, so that's a big bonus. So anyway, we are coming to the home stretch. We have a few offers in, a couple of good ones. I think there's a couple more that are supposed to be coming in, and we have maybe 8 more showings tomorrow yet. So if all goes well, it sounds like by Saturday we should have this place sold, unless something crazy happens. So that's good and bad news. Obviously that was our end goal. We wanted to be able to sell, and that's what our realtor Liz, a shout out to Liz Fagan, you rock. She knows her stuff and has been on her game, has been very helpful for this whole process for us. But so it sounds like we're gonna close things up. But going back to what I was saying, it's like good and bad. It's like obviously that's what we want to do, but then there's that side that, you know, we still love our home, and it's hard. You put so much time and energy into it. We've done so many projects ourselves in this house that it's sad to let it go. Plus now it's so clean and the projects are done and a lot of the clutter has been removed. It's like, it's really nice now, and you're just like, oh, this is beautiful. Why are we moving? But hopefully it'll all be good. So I was hoping to get Freddie in here to do this too, but like I said, it's been a crazy week. So Lincoln ran out with friends to go unwind. I am about to go unwind in bed. And Freddie's in the garage unwinding, doing his own thing. And it's kind of the way our family works. We kind of go to our own little space. So it should be very interesting when we all move into a tiny room together to try to start our new homestead process. It should be very, very interesting. So hopefully Freddie and I will be touching base again soon with you guys. Remy, tell me about these abandonment feelings you're having.
You know. No.
So if I ask your thoughts on us selling the house.
Do you want my thoughts?
I imagine they won't be great, but yeah, let's hear them. Bring it. Bring it.
No.
You're really trying to force the camera on here.
I know, I'm not gonna camera on my face.
Lincoln?
You kind of forcing that?
I'm asking if you want to say anything.
No, I already said no.
Okay. You're done here, Remy? Nothing to say?
No.
Don't put this
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Going? Going?
We're good.
Going?
Very good.
Okay. Remember to subscribe by clicking on our little circle faces. That sounds so funny, but the little circle with our faces on it, that's our subscribe button. Follow our little adventure. All right, take it easy. Bye-bye.